Good morning from here at Appley on the Isle of Wight. I'm just out on a morning walk heading in that direction, and I've got my Sony RX100 7 with me, hoping to take a few nice shots as the sun rises and then as the golden hour light hits the landscape. So I hope you join me. Just before sunrise now, bit of red sky, and I'm heading around the coast towards Seaview. It's the 29th of March, and we've just got the the last bit really of the daffodils being out. They're beginning to wilt and fade and rot away, as it were, until next March, February here, when they will reappear, hopefully. Right, I'm going to try and get one of the Appley Tower. So there's the sun rising, there's the tower. Just been trying to get a few of that. I'm going to press on. Hopefully one or two of those might have come out or not. And HMS Sirius is lighting up nicely. So if you're watching Harold in Australia, that ship, part of the first fleet. In fact, might have led the first fleet. All right, Appley Tower, the inside story, the tower's origins, and on we go. Let's move on. So now we've had the sunrise. Just see how nice the light is here, hitting these flowers, hitting these daffodils here, which have just about survived. They're obviously sturdy ones to have lasted this long. But I'm going to take a few pictures along here on my walk this morning as I head first to Seaview and then inland towards Nettleston and then back towards Ryde. So, right, oh, look at that. Look how the light's hitting the tower. Very nice. So the clocks sprang forward in the UK last night, which is good for sunrise photography at the moment, because time is now 6 minutes past 7. Sunrise was at 6:50 something, can't remember exactly, even though I was just there a moment ago when it rose by the tower. Anyway, I am now walking as fast as I can, get my exercise in, heading towards Seaview, and my intention is to take some shots along the way, hopefully in the golden hour light. So I've just been snapping away at the beach huts there, and it's a beautiful morning, just a breath of wind, hardly anything. Still, it's due to be nice this morning and then cloud over this afternoon. So that's why I decided to get up and have an early morning walk. Okay, let's quickly nip into the nature reserve. See what the birds are up to this morning. Beautiful, still morning, sun out. Well, that's still in shadow, but the lake on the other side, or at least I guess the southern portion of the lake that's here, that'll be in sun, so I'm going to nip round there. Okay, I'll keep my voice down. Don't want to disturb the... Oh, there's a rabbit, which I did disturb. Can't I see any birds that I can photograph? Not many at the moment. I can hear the bird's song. Can I actually see any birds? That's disappointing. It's lovely the way the light is catching the moss here. Can't really see too many things to, birds to photograph. There's some in the distance. Oh, that's disappointing. I was hoping just to snap a few quick ones and then be on my way. Okay, so I've made it round to Seaview, just on the sea wall, leading round into the town, tide coming in, or village I should say. Well, a lovely morning. I know the cloud is building up, so how long we keep the sun in all its glory is debatable. It looks to me like it might be snuffed out fairly soon, for a while anyway, but very, very nice at the moment, despite the temperature only being about 5 degrees. Still feels still feels very pleasant. All right, so can I make it round before the tide comes in? Just on the beach here, between Seaview and Seagrove. Ah, yes, plenty of time. And though, yeah, that's a little ramp up to those apartments. Yeah, I noticed actually that was blocked off. So I don't know if there's another way up, or whether I'll just have to risk it, despite the warning signs. Maybe that's what I'll have to do. Oh no, look at this. Drastic things have happened here, the power of the sea. And this slipway, unfortunately, has been closed. And it says no entry, slipway closed. This is an extremely unstable and dangerous area. For your own safety, do not go past this point. Well, I don't really want to be trapped by the tide. I hope this is not a video documenting my own demise, but I'm going to stick to this side here. Hopefully the slipway won't just totally collapse. And it's built, but you can see it's in a perilous state. Guys, I'm not advocating this. I've completely forgotten this was like it is, and had indeed been sealed off. So on top of the uneven and slippery surfaces, it's also extremely dangerous and unstable. So all manner of dangers there that thankfully I've managed to come through unscathed on this particular occasion. All right, so I've made it this far along Seagrove Bay, and now this is where I turn inwards and start ascending through the country lanes and across the farmers' fields as I begin to start to make my way back to Ryde. This route, if I didn't take any detours like through to the nature reserve, which was hardly a detour at all really, but the length would be about 11k. So I'd imagine, given I've done a few detours, it's going to be more like 12k this morning. So let's start to head uphill past these very convenient public toilets, and I've got a guard of honour with daffodils either side. Quite a steep pull this, so I'm going to try and go as fast as I can, and I'll see you when I make it out onto the farmers' fields. Alright, so they've got the electrified fence up, so that must mean there's sheep in the fields, and in fact there are lots of sheep here in the field above Seaview this morning. So I've made it to the farmers' field up that incline. Unfortunately the sun has gone in, so I was hoping these here in the golden hour light would be lit up really nicely, but not to be. So my camera is staying firmly away and I am just walking. I think time to get my headphones out, continue to listen to that Michael Connolly novel that I've been listening to on Audible. All right, let's continue. So, heading towards Beeper Shoot now. As I turn back towards Ryde, a byway closed to all vehicles. It is an offence to drive a motor vehicle, including a motorcycle, along the byway during this temporary closure. So I don't know why it's shut. Maybe all will become obvious as I descend this path. The greyness continues. No sign of the sun reappearing anytime soon. So just enjoying walking. So I've made it to where they are remodelling the golf course here at Westridge. It's Tesco in the distance. I think they're adding some holes maybe on this side, on the left-hand side as I walk on this muddy track. I guess that's what they're doing anyway. But seems to be being redeveloped in some fashion. All right, I'm going to continue my walk towards my ultimate destination, and I will speak to you when I arrive there. On a walk, it's always good to have a final destination, and today it was McDonald's for a cup of coffee to finish off this 12k walk. Well, it will be 12k when I get home. About 2k away from home at the moment. So a really enjoyable morning. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one.